And again, being gay and living out in the gay community for all those years when it was all about sex and nothing else, and you move to a place like this where very few gay men show up. A lot of lesbians show up here. We get lots of lesbians. And like I said before, a lot of the 20-somethings have sex constantly. You can complain about anything of your neighbors, but you can't complain when they're having sex. Some of these women make so much noise, it's pathetic. But, you know, we all have to have fun in our own way. And you get up the next morning and someone's been howling all night long, and you can't go over to the room and say, excuse me, I'm trying to sleep here. You can't say anything. But the next morning, everybody talks about, did you hear them last night? I thought she would never shut up. And so you get to talk about people in a nice way. And we all get along in a way that works, and we kind of pick at each other after a while, and everyone knows everything. So the thing about me is, since I've moved in the community, I don't really hang out with gay men anymore. I kind of like stay away from them. I'm more into straight guys, and so everyone that comes here, everyone tells them, so when you get to know Wizzard, he pretty much runs away from the gay men and runs straight to straight men. And that's the way he is. And I thought, okay, whatever. You know, it's whatever. So they get to know everything about you inside and out. And I think it's nice because people will call you on your shit. And when you're doing something you're not supposed to do, even at 60, I still fuck up and make mistakes. And I did something the other day, which were about you. There's a visitor here, and I sold him some pot. And I'm not supposed to do that. I went to the guy who sells it. I asked for an 8, and I went and gave to this visitor. And they said, he acts like he's a cop. Do you think he's a narc? And we think sometimes that people are coming here from the FBI or the CIA or the Homeland Security. We pretty much are sure they come through here on a regular basis, checking us out to see if we grow pot on the farm, or if we're doing anything illegal they can get us for and get our property for. And so I sold this guy pot. And I didn't tell him where it came from. I just went and got it for him because he hadn't had it in a week. And he and his girlfriend got really high, and they were like dumbed out because he said he was buying 8s for $20. And I said, oh my God, that must be pitiful. He lived in North Carolina. And we were talking about how bad pot must be everywhere else, and we were having the primo stuff here. And so he's just all blitzed out. Anyway, I got in trouble for that because I'm not really supposed to be doing that. And talking about that, the Saturday Tours is probably not a good thing either, but I think it's about how we live, not about anything else. And how are you going to know what a place is like if you don't talk about how the things are that go on inside of it? And so I talk about everything. And that's, to me, is wonderful. I get to do all that. That's what I do. And I go into town, and being so flamboyantly gay as I am, I haven't been called a fag or a queer in so long. I think that people are opening up and reawakening to life as it really is and not bothered by all that stuff anymore. And I think that living here gives people an opportunity to fall into a place of being non-judgmental and non-critical and more open-hearted in their living. And I think it's all about how you live today and how you walk. I think how you walk on the earth. And since we're all moving into a new consciousness, it's about learning how to live that consciousness in a place like this. And we all do that, I think, pretty well.